Hello, this is the brass love one. It was quiet when I came down to start, but I see there's a lot of children on my porch or out front, so they are making the noise. If you can bear with it, you can get through this storyline. Because this storyline is about Jacqueline and Trezell West. A verdict had came in and they are found guilty, but that's not enough for me, the brass love one, Hailer to roll over here. I want these devils, that's what they are, to say where the babies are. That's the least they can do. They took their young lives away. They stripped their mommy and father of their children to see their children ever again. They stripped away everything they could be and would be in their life, the children. Now, the last thing they can do is at least tell the law where the children are, so they can have a decent burial, so their parents can actually have a decent burial and know where they are if they want to go visit them at a cemetery. That's the least these people can do. These are devils. They was devils already when they murdered the children, but they are devils still. It just went full force because they still holding on to both of them, not saying where the babies are. Now you say that's not a devil. What the devil do? Come to steal, kill, and destroy, right? Both of them are the devil. The devil lives in both of these people. They don't think it's not right for them to hold back the information and saying where the babies are. Both of them. That's what the devil does. So far as I'm concerned, they are winning. They still won. They still won. Because until the babies are brought home, they won. It's like they taking this for a joke. It's like they taking it for a joke. That's what it's like. So far to me, the devil is still in control here because they are the devil. They representing the devil. They not representing good, because they would have said, or they would be saying where the babies are, so the babies can have a proper burial, so the parents can have their children back. The parents didn't do anything to these people. The children didn't either. The community, nobody did nothing to these people. They operating out of the devil energy. So I will be satisfied when the children are found. And only these people know. Both of them know. So I'm hoping some kind of way they slip up and say it in jail, or some kind of way is made to come out of them. However it's made to come out of them. However. Right? Because this is ridiculous. This is not like your loved one has ran away or somebody stole your loved one and you just don't know where your loved one is. You don't know anything. We know who had the children and know who put the children somewhere. They right there in the police clutches. They right there. They know exactly. So you have the people who know, but they won't talk and tell. They taking this for a joke. They might need to be in jail a whole lot longer, and maybe they won't take it for a joke as much. They'll be willing to open their mouths. They haven't been in long enough, or they haven't gotten a good taste of jail good enough or something, because they still holding back, or they ain't ran into the right person in jail or something to make them want to talk. I don't know, because this is ridiculous. These people are the devil. And child services or whoever it was gave these children to these devils. You need to check really much better on the mental state of these people you give these children to. And don't just look at somebody working or whatever you look at, or they have a nice home. Because these people are devils. You put the children into devils' hands. And all this shows that they are devil. They murdered the children, and then they got the children laying somewhere or wherever they had the children at. And you tell me that that's not the devil. Don't tell me nothing about a parent is not doing right. If you can't do better and put the children in the best place, don't tell me anything. Leave the children with their parents and just do what you have to do to help them out. You hear the children? They love being on my porch. They not my children, but you know, I can't just go and tell the children they can't play on the step. You know what I mean? They having a little fun. So I feel, I didn't hear that when I was coming down. It was quiet outside. But I feel the children in the background, God want to represent little Orson and Orrin, Classic and Cincere. They would be out there playing like those children. I think those little children are, I don't know, those children might be 5 and 6. I don't know what their ages is. 5, 6, 7, whatever they may be. The babies would be out playing just like these children you hear. But these people stole it from them. Not just stole it from them. They don't even want them to have a proper burial. What kind of monsters are this? Are these? Devils. These people are devils. I looked at them on the internet and they just sitting there like they don't have a care in the world. Devils. The devil come in all forms. So let me just do a storyline reading universe. Will it ever be where the children be found? Because these people know. It's not like we dealing with people who, it's not like we gotta find who know where the children at. These people know where the children at. The ones who are accused. What will it take to make these people talk and say where the children at? What would it take? Because the judge is going to give them jail time. But what would it take for them to tell? What would it take? Really? Knocking off some years? What would it take? Because knocking off some years of do it, some years going to have to need to be knocked off because these children need to be found. They need to be found and returned back to their parents. So if some years have to be knocked off for them to talk, I'm begging the judge and take some years off of them if you have to, and able to get these babies found. Take some years off for the babies to be found, because the babies got to be found. Babies just can't be laying out there or wherever they at, and it's just fine just because they locked up. That's just not good enough, judge. Take some years off, whatever amount. I don't care what amount. I don't know what it is, and able for these people to talk and say where the baby's at. It's not like they're not going to be in jail a while, but some years off. If that will bring the babies home, let some years be knocked off, judge. I'm saying it. I'm begging you. I'm not related. I love children. I want the children to be able to be found and brought home to their parents. So take some time off, whatever amount of time it is to take off. A deal. Take some time off to make it where these people talk. Because the children being brought back home is really important. And right now is the most important thing right now. The babies to be brought home. Them being in jail and the babies not being found is not doing a bunch of good. Because you don't have the babies to even show anything. You need the babies to be home, to be brought home. Their bodies to be found. It needs to be where their bodies found and they brought home to their family, where they belong. Because they've been out there long enough wherever they are. They've been out there long enough, judge. Wherever they are. They've been out there long enough. It's time for them to come home to their parents, to their family, the people who really, truly love them. So I'm begging you, take some time off. Whatever amount of time you got to take off and able to get them to talk. And say where the baby's at. Because it's time for the babies to come home. God been said back then it was time for the babies to come home. Way last year or the year before, whenever it was. It's time for the babies to come home. So I'm begging you, judge, whoever you are, take some time off. Make a deal, whatever it is. Take some time off of these people if that's what it takes to get the babies back home. Because the important thing is getting the babies. The baby's being out there somewhere, that's just not good enough. Them having time and not having a baby's not good enough. That's an empty hole. That's not closure. Some people say it's closure because they're going to jail. That's not closure. For me, closure would be that I had my child back. That's closure for me. That would be closure for me. Because usually you want your child back. You want your relative back. Or you want to know what happened. But these people going to jail is not, for me, what I call closure. Closure is they know where the children at and they need to say so they can come back home to their family. And that's closure. So I'm begging you, Judge, whoever you are. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm a God person over here. I'm begging you to cut some time down. Whatever amount of time you got to cut down. But still give them what you feel they supposed to get. Some kind of time down where you can get these people to agree to tell you where the children are. Because the children needs to come home. Them going to jail and the children being out there, wherever they at. That's not closure. That's not closure. Now let me just say, universe. Okay, Lord. Where's the baby's universe? A deal have to be made. Some kind of something got to be made. The judge got to cut some time down. Cut some time off. Or something here. Cut some time off. Make some kind of deal with them. Take some time off, Judge. To make these people say where the children are so they can come home to their parents. That's the right thing. Because the parents want the children back. The parents want the children back. That's what they want, the children back. So they can have closure. Because that's the real closure when you have the children back. Or you have your relative back. Where you can have a ceremony or whatever it is. Closure. The family want the children back. It's not fair to have it where they go to jail, but then the children still left somewhere out there. Because it leaves the parents and the family wondering, where are they? I wonder where they at. You know, it's leaving them still like it's leaving them. Even though those people in jail, still, where's the babies? You know, no. It has to be the door has to be completely shut. The door is still cracked because the babies is not found. Once the babies get found, a deal made and the babies get found, the door can be shut. Get what I'm saying? Because the baby's back home and they in jail. That means the door is shut then. Can't leave the door cracked. The door had to be shut. And the door is going to continue to be cracked long as the babies is out there somewhere. And nobody knows but these people. So I'm begging you, Judge. Take some kind of time off or whatever and send. Make some kind of deal with them. Tell them that you will cut their time down or however it is. If they tell where the baby's at. Because really, the family want the babies back. And I want you to look at that right there. That the family want the babies back. Because the judges, you do things as far as the law over here. But the family want the babies back. And I want you to think about the family. The family want the babies back. So I want you to think about the family with what I'm saying. Not just you want to put them in jail for what they did, but bring the babies back to the family. That's what it's all about. The babies coming home, right? Help them come home. By cutting this time down, whatever time it is you're going to decide on or whatever it is, make whatever deal or arrangement or whatever it is, however judges do, to have it where these people tell you where the baby's at, go show you or whatever. They do stuff like that. They go and show where the children at. I done saw too many real life stuff on documentaries and different kind of things because it can be done where they can go show them in their prison clothes with armed guards. Let them show you. So if you got to cut 5 years off, 10 years off, what we got to cut off? Them babies got to come home. Babies got to come home. They just can't be just left out there. The door is still cracked. And the door need to be closed. And the only way it's going to be closed is if they talk and say where the baby's at and the babies be returned. Because that's a smack in the face. They get arrested and they still don't tell the parents where their children are. These people got a serious nerve. But remember, they the devil. The devil operating in these two people. And I just ask you again and say to any of you social service agencies and people like that, you need to do some kind of evaluation and different things on these people that you put these children in the homes of, and don't be so eager to snatch them from their parents because of the least little thing, and then you put them with somebody you think look like this, silver and gold, and then they turn out to be rotten apples. Get what I'm saying? Like these people, they are the devil himself. Both of these people, because neither one of them is giving in and saying where the babies are. You know they the devil. They only came to steal, kill, and destroy, and that's what they did to these children. Steal, kill, and destroy. Whatever future they would have, it was stolen. So let me not go there because I love children and I don't want to even get myself worked up with this couple, because this couple irks me. So let's just flow, universe. Okay, we got abuse cards when you abuse someone or someone abuse you. And we have healing of the soul when somebody hurt you to the soul deeply or even killed you. And they hurt the children to the soul because they murdered the children. We have over here abuse. They abused the children. So these are the cards I'm using. Wait a minute. Let me move this out the way. Okay, let's see. Universe. Let me just talk to God for a minute and see what cards. I have 18 of these sets of cards up here and 17 of the ones on the floor, or 16. Let's just flow. Let me just ask God what cards to get. Bear with me. I'm a real nice person. I'm so nice. I'm saying it myself because I am. But I'm just a serious and stern and strong person when it comes down to certain situations. So it seems like I'm mad and I'm angry and I'm mean, but I'm not. I'm sweet. I'm telling you, I'm sweet as ice cream. If you think ice cream is sweet and you think candy is sweet, that's me. But I'm just serious about things. When it comes down to being serious, I'm serious. No smile gonna come from me when I'm serious. And when I mean what I mean, I mean what I mean. You can't sway me. Get what I'm saying? So if my voice change up, however it change up, just flow with me, because that don't mean that I don't love you all out there or care about you. It's just that I'm just expressing whatever the card is. I gotta express it the way God wanted it expressed. See what I'm saying? It means a lot. Okay? So let's just see. I'm hearing 7 and I'm hearing 7 and I'm hearing 9. 7 and 9. I heard it clear as day. So it gotta be 9 down there and 7 over here. Let's flow, universe. So we got 7. Let me get 9. We are you. Oh, here's 9. So we have 9. Hear the babies out there, because it wasn't no children. Out there. They on my porch. That's why. If you can hear them really good, they on my porch. This is my porch right here. And if I know they on my porch because I hear them just like at my window, so that means they on my porch. They have their own porch, but they be on my porch. That's amazing how it is, huh? But maybe they needed to be in a video just to hear the sounds of how little Classic and Cincere would be. You know what I mean? Having fun outside. Get what I'm saying? Playing. Enjoying the spring day. Playing with other friends or with each other. Get what I'm saying? It was all snatched away. Okay, they got quiet for a minute. Okay. We got deck 7. And deck 9. Let's just flow for a minute. Maybe that's for the judge. I'm talking to you, judge. I'm talking to you, judge. Okay. It says go fill out application. So you would consider filling out something, some kind of agreement, whatever it is, to chop off some time, whatever amount of time it is, and able to make these people talk. The family would be happy because and able to get the children some time got to be chopped off. Get what I'm saying? You would know how much time to chop off because you're the judge. You would know how far to go and how far you ain't going. Get what I'm saying? Because you in charge. Okay, God gave me the right set. Look at that. God gave this right here. And you know this go with paperwork, right? Deal, whatever it is. Paperwork. And the family will be happy. The family can get happy. Because if you chop off whatever time you chop off and you put it in writing, get what I'm saying? Just for the judge. Here we got the parents. Parents should not walk away. And the parents don't want to walk away from this. The parents want the babies found. Get what I mean? The parents want the babies found. It say they should not walk away. They should not walk away from what? The judge breaking down some of the time, whatever it is, and able to get the children, get what I'm saying? Get them to talk and say where the children at and cut some of their time off, whatever amount it is you want to cut off. But you're not going to go too far because you know you're not going to go further down than what you want to go. But some kind of time get chopped off or whatever and able to get the babies, get what I mean? So the parents can get happy. Because these parents walked away. Adopted parents, they walked away. And just left the children wherever they left the children. But it say parents shouldn't walk away, but they did just that, didn't they? But the biological parents is not going to walk away. Get what I'm saying? From this right here, because we need for the judge to work out something with these people. Cut some time off. It's up to the judge how much time. Where the judge can get these people to say where the baby's at. The storyline is about getting the babies home. Follow me? The parents going to get happy about that. Get what I'm saying? Because here we have right here. Will I ever know who born me? So this would be the babies. Get what I'm saying? The babies know their parents. Get what I'm saying? But I'm going to go another way with it. So follow me. Will I ever know who born me? This just simply mean they want to come home to their parents. Oh, I feel like I'm going to cry. God, let me just calm down. It felt like that. Oh my God, it felt like I'm going to cry. Oh my goodness, what is going on? It felt like my eyes get ready to water up. Oh my God. Oh my God, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It felt like I was going to cry. Wait a minute. This is the babies right here. This is the babies. They know their parents. God, I felt that. I feel you, Cincere. I feel you, Classic. I feel you, sweethearts. Will I ever know who born me? Oh my goodness, I got tears in my eyes. Oh my goodness. Will I ever know who born me? They know their parents. Get what I'm saying. This card usually be when you adopted and all, but follow me. When you don't know your parents, but I got to turn it around. Because they got given to these people, right? And they got murdered and put somewhere, whatever. Will I ever know who born me? They want to come home. Get what I'm saying? I got to change it around because they not alive. They want to come home. Get what I'm saying? Will I ever know who born me? Will I be able to be where my parents are again? Get what I'm saying? We need for these parents, adopted parents, didn't have any softness or sensitiveness toward the children. And we need them to feel that way. To get some God in them right now. Right? Even the judge. We need the judge to have this right now because some kind of deal or something need to happen here. Some kind of paperwork to cut some of that time down. Whatever amount the judge want to do to get these people to talk. Follow me? Because we have the parents right here. want the foster parents, the adopted parents, to take down the walls for love, to care. They want them to care. Get what I'm saying? Take down the walls and care, and want to bring the babies home so they can have a decent burial. But also, the biological parents want the judge take down the walls for love and care. Make some kind of arrangement to chop some of that time down, whatever amount you want to, so the parents can get happy, so the children can come home, because the children want to come home. I got to change the card around, I told you, for whatever storyline. Will I ever know who born me? Get what it's saying? They want to come home. They want to come home. I'm saying it to you over and over again, right? Parents should not walk away. Their parents didn't walk away. Their parents been wanting them all the time. But the adopted parents did walk away. You gotta have some softness and sensitiveness. These adopted parents here, to be able to feel anything in their heart, to know that the babies need a decent burial. They need to come home to their family. And also the judge have to have some softness and sensitiveness toward the parents, to know that the parents is their right to have their kids back. They're not alive. They are deceased, but it's their right to have their children back. The state or whoever took them away, but it's their right to have their children back. So the judge got to have some sensitiveness and softness to him or her or whoever this judge is, to cut some time down. If you got to cut some time down, you got to cut some time down, and able to get these babies so these people can talk, so the parents can get happy. And then they're going to cheer on their achievement. Once they see that these people are going to talk and say what they do say, as far as where the babies are, it's going to be an achievement for the parents. But they need the foster parents, I keep saying foster, adopted parents, you know what I'm talking about. The West, can I just call them that? To take down the walls for love and just care a little bit about the children deserve to have a proper funeral. A proper funeral, a proper burial. Okay? So it can be a recovery for a brighter future. It could be a recovery for a brighter future when the children's bodies are found. Get what I'm saying? So I'm talking out to the judge, I feel like, with all of this. The judge, the West, who all in this, right? Okay? So they can live their best life by getting healed. Because really, until their children are really found, I feel like it's really not a healing, judge. It's not really a healing until their children are found. A recovery for a brighter future. Hear the sweethearts out there? And that's what little Classic and Cincere should be doing, playing. They on my porch, these children. It says right here, depression don't last but so long. So the children's mother might have been in and out of depression, but after a while she had to choose herself so she could have a stable mind and function. Okay? Okay, let's just flow. So over here we have within 24 to 48 hours. I'm talking to the judge. I feel like still God wants you to nurture it, judge. Nurture it. You can't see these cards, they light green. God wants you to nurture it within 24 to 48 hours right here. Nurture what? Thinking about and deciding on making some kind of deal or whatever it is you have to make to cut some of that time down to get these people to say where the children are, to find the children's bodies. Because it must be closure for the family. They deserve to have their children back. They deserve to have their children back. They deserve to have their children back. The state or whoever took them from them and gave them to these monsters, these devils, they deserve to have their children back. And however they can get their children back, you got to be part of it. Because if you are the solution to a problem, You got to help out. And you don't want to making a decision. I'm talking to whoever the judge is, because you don't want making the decisions here as far as the sentencing, right? And you can work whatever it is. You in charge of your courtroom and everything else that go with it. Okay? Family had no more time for lack, right? No more loss, because they done lost already. At least give them their children back. At least give them their children back. At least give them their children back. Okay, here we have right here somebody barging in with rage with someone saying no, no more. So let's flow with this. What is this about? It makes me think it's Mr. West. Don't ask me why he coming in my mind. That is Mr. West. Okay. I don't know why he mad, but okay. Feel like it's Mr. West coming in with rage. He got rage about something. And somebody saying no, no more. You're going to have to talk. You're going to have to say where the baby's at. No, no more. No more. What you saying, this and that, no more. I want to answer where the baby's at or anything like that. Okay, here we have Mr. West feeling like he being put on trial because he being asked about where the baby body's at. He feeling like the lawyer or the judge or whoever got a nerve, whoever, because this might be the judge coming at him right here. Could be the judge. Could be the judge and putting him on trial, and he feel the judge got a nerve. It don't have to be his lawyer. He might don't know the cause of the judge's anger because it's coming a whole nother way now because of the judge trying to find out where the baby's at now. Because I don't know what kind of talking they've been doing in the courtroom so far. I don't think it was the judge asking where the baby's at, but now it need to be where the judge asked where the baby's at. So he gonna not know the cause of the judge's anger. Only thing is the judge just don't have time to play with you, sir. Nobody has time to play around with you. This is not a game, mister. Okay? We have numbers here. It could be part of anything from a door number, amount of money, license number, part of a social, phone number, anything. It could be a part of a court date or whatever. Okay, it says right here that he is wishing for a good decision. But he was hand in hand with the enemy. So who was wishing for a good decision? Maybe the lawyer. Maybe the lawyer, because maybe he thought his client was innocent. I don't know. Let me think. Somebody. I don't know what that one right there. Let's go. Okay. Picking people because of people that don't look like them, right? Around a sinful place. Glass doors. This is the courthouse, the jail. Okay, here we are right here, the miracle card. You gotta have faith over all, right? And have it for a miracle right here that these people taught. Judge don't want to the judge don't want to impress. Ain't trying to impress. Did you do it? Where did you put the babies at? Right? Okay, let's just flow. Sadistic. I see the sadistic in here. He's sadistic. He's sadistic is, I don't know what. These people always have money in their storyline. I told you these people, everything is about money. These people, you would think they dress like movie stars. Every time you look around, it's talking about money. Because I think I saw 2 money cards. You'll hear me say them eventually if I see them again. I know I saw at least one. It's ridiculous. Every time I do these people's storyline, money is attached. Okay, universe. Okay. Thank you, Judge. I'm thanking you in advance, Judge. Because I'm begging you from my heart. I'm begging you. I don't usually beg nobody. I don't beg nobody. But I'm begging you myself now. I'm begging you to please cut down some of that time, whatever time, amount of time you feel you can cut down or whatever for them to talk and see where the baby's at. Because the babies want to come home. Oh my goodness. I told you, it almost made me cry when I said it before. Here it is again. It came out first. The babies want to come home, Judge. and only you can help them come home. It's in your hands. It's in your hands right now because you are the head of that court. You the head. You the leader and you the head. God is the head as far as the world, as far as I'm concerned, but you the head of that courtroom. You in charge right there. And God having me do the talking, to talk out to you, but it's still up to you to do it or not. I can't make you do anything. I just was saying that I'm begging you, and I don't beg anybody for nothing. I don't do no begging. I don't like to beg, but as far as the babies coming home, I want the babies to come home so badly to their parents because they deserve to be home with their family, with people who love them. Their lives already was snuffed out. It's time for them to come home around and be around people who love them and be in a peaceful place because you don't know where these people put these babies at. Treated them like garbage because they out there somewhere, so that means they treating them like garbage and they not garbage, Judge. So when they before the children to come home, you have to make a decision. That means you have to cut down some kind of time that you might have planned on putting on to make some kind of deal with these people to tell you where the children's bodies are. Because it's time for the children to come home. It's been time, but it's really time now. If you're ready to give them this time or whatever it is to give them, it's time for the babies to be found. Wrap it all up in one meatball. Wrap it all up together. There's no use in dangling it around and just saying, oh, it's fine that the baby's out there laying somewhere or wherever they at. Like they a piece of trash. That's not acceptable. They need to come home to their families and have a decent burial because they precious. They deserve to be treated like treasures and jewels that they are. And only you can do it. And that's the only thing I can think of you can do and able to get these people to talk right now. To chop some of their time off. Whatever their time, I don't know, whatever time it is. I don't know what time it is. Only you know. While still giving them a lot of time, still you chop some off. However it's flowing. Because the thing is getting the children home. You got to look at the parents want the children home. Those people getting locked up and not having the children is not complete. You can't shut the door. The door not shut. It's not closure as far as I'm concerned. It wouldn't be closure to me. Because closure to me is that I can go to a grave over there. Or the ashes right there. That's closure. Closure is not, I don't know where. I don't know what happened, first of all. I don't know where. I don't. That's mind-boggling for parents. Do this for the parents. Bring their children home, Judge. Only you can do it because you're in charge of that courtroom. Okay? The children want to come home. I'm telling you with this card. Bring them home, Judge. I want to know who born me. Get what it's saying. This usually a foster care card, but I got to turn it around a little bit and make it the babies because they were people who walked away. Parents, foster parents, or who these people was. Adopted parents that walked away. But their actual biological parents been coming for them all the time. They didn't walk away. They was taken from them. Get what I'm saying? I want to know who born me. I want to get back to who born me. Because they in a space somewhere where they didn't got put somewhere. So they don't know where their parents are. Because the children in the spirit, I'm telling you, I sound a little crazy to some people, but the children in the spirit, believe me, they in the spirit and they want to go, they want to be with their parents, I'm telling you. And only the judge can make it happen. You need for these Mr. West, Miss West, Mr. and Mrs. West to take the walls down for love. Because they full of the devil right now, but we need them to take the walls down for love and care. That the children need to be buried. That the children need to be treated like treasures that they are. And they don't need to be laying out there somewhere like garbage. Take the walls down for love and care a little bit about these precious babies. That you diminished their lives and tore their lives apart and killed them, murdered them. At least give them a stable burial. Let them be able to be buried or cremated or whatever it is. Some kind of closure for the family. Real closure. You getting locked up is not closure. The children coming home is the closure. Let them be able to cheer on their achievements, and that is the judge agreeing to drop some of the time and make some kind of agreement with you where the children can come home. Because they have deep feelings inside the parents about this. Somebody in the whole equation got some kind of skin disorder, from the judge, from the lawyer, judge, mother, father, the Wesses, anybody. One of the kids. That means moles, bumps, scars, tattoos, pimples, freckles, anything, eczema, cuts, whatever it is, surgical marks, track marks, whatever you got, stretch marks, whatever you got. Somebody got something. Okay, it's a Saturday. It's a good time. Today is Saturday. I'm talking to you Saturday, and this is a Saturday. It's a good time, right? Spring into your life mission, Leo. So we have right here that act like a fire sign. So this is, we got to go with, this card will be for the judge still, right? Because the judge is in charge of the courtroom. So I got to keep saying the judge, right? Saturday is a good time. Today is Saturday, right? I wish the judge could see the storyline because it's really important. Follow me? Spring into your life mission, right? Leo. Judge could be a Leo, act like a Leo. Act like a fire sign is a fire sign, or God telling the judge to act like a fire sign. That means take action. Get what I'm saying? Okay, because we have right here that this is the inheritance. So usually these people always talk about money. So I'm going to change this around. I'm going to change it around because I'm going to make this the babies. Follow me, right? I'm going to make it the babies because the babies inheritance and credits, right? So I'm going to change this to the babies. I'm not going to make it with these people talking about money. I'm going to change it around. The parents want their inheritance, their credits. Their credits is that they birthed these children and made these children classic and sincere. And their inheritance is their babies. They inherited their babies because they gave birth to their babies, made and gave birth. They want their babies. There's no more time for lack, right? Whatsoever. And they had to start being responsible for themselves, right? So that means they have to say, do, or whatever they have to do to try to get their babies back. Because they dealing with people who sadistic here. These people here, the West, that need soul support. Because it's transparent that these two people, these devils, they are devils, looked at the babies as liabilities, right? But we need for the devil, right, to soften up and have some sensitiveness, right? Because the devil can soften up. The devil can come through anybody. You know what I'm saying? The devil can come through anybody. Send the prettiest lady to you, get you hooked. The next thing you know, she kill you right in the next room. Get what I'm saying? So, devil come in all forms and all kind of people. These people are devils. We need the devil to have some sensitiveness and soften up these people. Both of those devils. Did you do it? No more trying to impress others. The judge. This would be for the judge, right? Talking to the West. No more trying to impress these people, judge. No kind of way. It's time to find the babies. Bring the babies home. Did you do it? So I got to turn it around a little bit. Where are the kids? Where are the babies? Follow me. I got to turn it around. Because you already know they did it. That's it for that right there. The thing is getting the children home. Where are the babies? So I got to turn it around. Okay, we here right here. Pied Piper with a lot going on. A dangerous love. So this Mr. What's his name? Mr. West. He's the dangerous love. The Pied Piper with a lot going on. The devil. Him. So we can use it actually for the judge, because right now the judge, I'm talking about the judge a lot here now. So the judge is a dangerous love, right? Because the judge is controlling the courtroom, controlling everything that going on with people's lives and determine things because he got a lot going on, right? So let's make that the judge. But the thing is, the family got to have faith overall with this dangerous love, the judge, right? The man in charge right here, that courtroom, right? So we have, you need a miracle overall with this judge, right? For this judge to do what you need done within 24 to 48 hours. You need this judge to nurture, right? Nurture what you want done. To change up his mind and make some deal or whatever with these two devils. To cut some kind of time down and able for them to talk and lead the police to where these babies are. Okay? So it says right here, she rose to the occasion to beat him at his own game. So maybe the woman gonna do the talking. Thank you, God. Let her talk. So maybe she gonna do the talking. Maybe she gonna open her mouth up. Right? I hope so. Because she want her time dropped. Okay. I hope she did. Open your mouth, Miss West. Open your mouth. Okay, it says right here, evidence shows that they was focused on money as usual. So we got to change it around because we dealing with time, right? Not money. Because we dealing with the judge in the courtroom. So I got to change the money around to time. Get what I'm saying? Right? Because we got to change it around. She rose to the occasion to beat him at his own game. That means she decided she won in. She gonna talk. Get what I'm saying? Evidence shows that she dealing with time, right? She want her time cut down, right? So let's just flow. He was taking her for a joke, saying, yeah, me too, right? So I guess he wasn't trying to go with it at first. He was trying to hold out, or he is holding out. So it says right here that maybe the judge don't want to settle for that cheating ways, or maybe his wife decided she didn't want to settle for his cheating ways in romance, or just in this situation right here. She feel like she not going to be getting a lot of time if she feels she don't deserve it. Anything like that. So it says right here, hanging around a sinful place. And they dealing with courthouse. The courthouse, a sinful place, and the police station. Follow me? Lawyer's office, right? Rise to the occasion, Mrs. West. Rise to that occasion and tell where the baby's at. Because you know. Picking people because of, right? So the jail, they got different kind of people in there and in court. Okay, let's just flow. Okay, it says shortcut, check touching. So this usually be touching on and stuff like that. Let me see what's coming behind it. Abuse their power. Either somebody in jail touching on you to see if they can go all the way on one of them, or they took some shortcuts some kind of way. When shortcuts some kind of way, as far as when they went and took the children somewhere, they took shortcuts to do it, or somebody in jail some kind of way touching on her, Miss West or Mr. West, to see if they can go all the way. Anything like that? Somebody who abused their power, could be a guard, a police, or anything like that. Let's see, where she was depressed, or she is depressed, anything like that. Depression don't last for so long, and she chose her. Okay, let's wait for a minute. He got in her, put me on trial. So it could be her husband, or whoever it is who abusing her, or not abusing her, touching her, or whatever's going on. Because this is, we ain't talking about outage. Let's see. She had to become groomed to what she was at birth, God says. And let her sounds be heard loud and clear. She need to open her mouth and talk. The female. Unfortunately, something didn't smell right. blaming things on being adopted. Her or him, one of them. They a monster. Both are monsters, you ask me. Both of them the devil. But I feel this, the lady. If not her, we got whoever this is, somebody in the jail, maybe touching on or something, a guard or anybody like that. Because it's somebody abusing their power. So it got to be somebody in control, like a guard. Follow me? Abusing power go with somebody in control. So we have right here, this person, whoever it is, that's giving her problems or whatever. He a monster. Because he was adopted or wasn't raised by his mother, or was raised by his mother and his mother didn't give him love, or her, or whoever it is that's over top of her, a God. Okay, so we can go and take this to her husband or her, raised by somebody else or anything like that, or they simply was a monster to the children. And they blaming it on, one of them blaming it on that they was adopted, or they didn't get the love from their parent or anything like that. That's why they was a monster to their own children. Get what I'm saying? Well, it wasn't their own children. Let me just change that. It wasn't their children. It was the biological parents' children. Let me just change that up. It says, I'm ready to get on my path. You ready to be guided to your path, miss? Okay, if you is, open your mouth and tell the judge. Open your mouth and tell the judge, because it says right here, this was upright. This was upright. I love when it's upright. I usually don't get it upright too many times. You ready? You ready to be guided to your path? Okay. Tell the judge where the children at. Tell the judge then if you're ready. Because on this side it says, you know your own self that you exist for a bigger reason than what you think. Okay, if you do, tell the judge where the baby's at. Because you was a shark or your husband was a shark. One of y'all was the shark. Follow me? Or the judge going to be a shark towards you. Follow me? Because the judge don't want no more mess out of you. It's time to talk. Be calm. You want to be calm in yourself and conquer this. Yeah. And open your mouth and tell what the children are. I'm bruised, but I'm still me inside. Okay, you bruised, but you still you inside. Well, at least you can be bruised inside. The children can't even be bruised inside, right? Because you made sure that you and your man, right? Okay, it says right here, you want to get away from the idiot and take your power back. So the idiot would be your husband right now. To take your power back would be your husband. Or it would be whoever this God is, or whoever this is, somebody who abusing you in jail, whoever it is, that's abusing his power. Get what I'm saying? Or your husband. One of them is the idiot, right? No more time for lack. You don't want no more time for lack, right? So that means that you willing to make it where you don't lose anything else. So if you can cut some of your time down, you're willing to cut some of your time down. So you don't have no more time for lack, right? We got numbers, could be part of anything from license to whatever, badge number, cell number, inmate number, whatever that is, social, phone number. You didn't know the cause of his or her anger, right? And it could be, like I said, the person who abusing their power with you in jail, somebody, her, him, God, inmate, whoever this is. Okay, we got the picking because of you dealing with jail, so we might as well just call this jail, because you in jail, we dealing with jail. What's somebody in the court? Let's just flow. Somebody couldn't control themselves in their own skin. Somebody you dealing with in jail, somebody abusing their power with you. God, I keep coming to God because they the ones who had the power. They are the people in charge. Follow me? If it's not, as an inmate. This is not your husband up here. No. Somebody couldn't control themselves in their own skin, and that would be your husband at the time with the children, or whoever this is who's doing something to you in jail. Okay, you're going to have a wise mind and don't be like a sailor going in fast, right? Because God said caution. Because you have a builder path. Right, so let's just flow. Whoa. Okay, here we have right here, it says right here, somebody came with rage towards you. Where you said, no more, I'm not, I can't. So we got somebody over here that's messing with you. A guard. I keep saying a guard or anybody like that. And you sick of it. In jail, whoever this is. Where you saying no to, you won't, anything like that. And here we have this right here. So your spouse didn't die. But this just means you're going to be separated. That means you're going to get a divorce or your relationship going to be over. Get what it's saying? Because it's really a death card, but you are both alive. But I got to turn it around. That means you're going to get a divorce or it's going to be a cut between you where you broke up. Because you're going to go against them. Get what I'm saying? Heal yourself by coming forward. God telling you to come forward. Look what God telling you, Miss West. Come forward. Heal your soul by coming forward. And it's going to be the end to your relationship with you and your husband. God telling you, heal yourself, Miss, by coming forward, Miss. Okay, no growth come from the same sex. Because some kind of way in the jail is happening like that with you. Or your husband. But I feel it's you. Follow me? Your choices are your own, though, God says, if that's what you want to do. Right? But no growth come from two ladies. Follow me? So it says right here that you hand in hand with the enemy. So I feel you hand in hand with the enemy. What might be your husband right now, because if you got a chance to cut some of your time down, you better get it cut down and tell where these babies at. And you wishing for a good decision. Okay, let's flow. Okay, we have right here that this is the judge card. We want it to be for the judge to make some kind of decision, make some kind of deal, whatever the judge got to do to cut some of their time down. Whatever amount of time the judge want to cut down, whatever it is. But some kind of time, cut some down. Whatever amount the judge can cut down is reasonable and able for these people to tell the judge, the courts, the police, or whoever they need to tell where the children are. So the children can be brought back to their family. That's what you call closure. So they can have a decent burial. Not for they laying out in the street or laying wherever they at. They need to come home. This is not over. The one in jail is not over. The children is out there somewhere. They need to be brought home. Until they brought home, these people still are the people who winning. The devil is still winning because these two people are the devil. And the devil is still winning. As long as the children are home, that's not closure. The door is still cracked. And the door got to close. Bring the children home and then that door can be closed. Because they'll never forget these people because these are the people that took their children away. At least let them have their children. Because the state or whoever took them from them. And you can give them back to them. For the judge to make some kind of decision. Chop some of that time down or whatever it is that's reasonable. However you know how to do it. Like judges do. You know how to do your thing. So the family can get happy to bring their babies home. Because it's time. It's been time. But it's really time now. Right? And here's the last card. They got to live their life by getting healed. And they can get healed when you help them bring their babies home. Now it's time to help them bring their babies home, Judge. Help them bring their babies home. And only you can do it because you the man that's in charge of that courtroom. So they can have a recovery for a brighter future. Because there's no recovery for a brighter future if they can't even get their children back. Get what I'm saying? There are two cards drop. And it's two children that's out there, God. Two children out there, Judge. Two cards drop. You know this, right? Bring the children back to their family, Judge. And you can make it happen. That's the brass level. Healer Trezell, my name is. I've been you all the way from when I first did the first storylines on my Healer Trezell channel. It said that the children was not alive. My first videos I ever did on the babies, and it continued to be like that. The thing is, we want them to come home. They've been out there long enough. Wherever they are, they've been out there long enough. They could be getting rained on. We just don't know. It's time for them to come home. Judge, please, I'm begging you, and I don't beg anybody. Help bring the babies home. Help bring them home. Whatever time you got to chop down without going too far, whatever, chop it down. If that'll make these people talk and see where the baby's at. Do this for the family because they deserve it. Their children was taken away and given to people who murdered them. Now bring them back to them. And only you can do it because you're the man in charge as far as I can see right now. The judge. This is the bracelet one.